The heck is going on here? What's up, guys? Say hey, Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
This is Alexis, my beautiful fiance. This is Mike with Mike's Reviews. I'm not doing rocks today. I'm not doing reviews for stuff. But what we are doing is remodeling a little bit. Well, let me show what we're going to do. Stand by. Or what we already did. Yeah. All right, these rooms were like horribly colored. And my fiance is actually a really good painter. Her father did a lot of interior work. I suck at painting. I attempted to, but I screwed up. I didn't paint the bottom half, and she's like, "What'd you do that for?" So she painted a lot of this. It's awesome. We repainted the ceilings, and then we ripped up. There's no flooring in here yet because we had to do some repairs right there. There's some water damage. We repaired it, and now this is a room. Actually, I helped paint. This is going to be the girls' room, and 3D printed that. It's pretty cool. All right. But she's really good at painting. Also, we're going to be cutting out so we can actually put a window. This is one story, so window right here. And then on the other room, it's going to be a window as well. So let's look at what else. All right. Admire the 1953 laminate flooring that's glued down really, really tight. And then it goes straight from 1952 to 1983. So this is all getting replaced. And if you see, hallway, we've been cleaning it up, actually doing some repairs. There's some water damage here that the other people did not repair before we got it. And this is the tile, or the plank that used to be in here. It's the laminate plank, the old 1923, or I don't know, 1990, whatever. Doesn't have the insulation on the bottom of it, but not waterproof. It was starting to bubble up. And to be honest, I really wasn't caring really what I did with it, because I was like, whatever. But Alexis showed me the error of my ways and told me that we need to upgrade the flooring big time. And I'm like, okay, so how are we going to do this awesome stuff? What do we do? So we're going to be installing this. It's going to be this. Okay. This right here is a Duralux luxury vinyl flooring. Yes, already cracked. It's going to be my sacrificial ones. But it already has an underlayment padding. It's waterproof. It is really cool looking, and it's going to make this house a little bit more modern looking. And so basically, we got the, actually Alexis found an awesome deal at Tile and Decor. Floor and Decor, my bad. In Homewood, Alabama. I don't know. I'm sure they have other stores nationwide and stuff. And usually for luxury vinyl flooring planks, it's like anywhere from like $2, $1.99, or up for the waterproofing, lifetime warranty. Don't need an underlayment or anything like that. And this marvelous woman right there, she found it for how much per square foot? $1.69 per square foot. And so we went and bought 2,100 square foot of it, and I didn't know that was almost 4 tons until they put it on the back of my Chevrolet Silverado 1500. That was an interesting hour ride home, so I advise you not to do that. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally good time. All right. Now, some of you guys will be like, "Oh, look at Mike. He's got the knee pads, got gloves, got pry bars. Looks like Lexus is all prepared and stuff." But I've never installed flooring before in my entire life. Have you?
Yeah.
She has installed flooring.
With my dad, yes.
With your dad? Mm-hmm. How old were you?
Itty bitty.
You were a little bitty. Not enough to retain any of the knowledge. Not really? All right, so he came over and he gave some suggestions, and I love it. It's wonderful. And then I watched a lot of YouTube. I guess I could tag them if I think about it when I'm editing this earlier, but I watched about 3-4 hours worth of YouTube on how to do this. So we're going to try to do this via YouTube learning. I think we can do this. I really do. I'm going to send, we're going to do some updates. Alexis took some pictures of like before and afters. You got some of those? Like sweet before and after photos. So, and if we royal screw it up, then I will happily admit defeat, and we'll just pay somebody or something, or go pay her dad or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna give this a shot, okay? All right, see you guys in like, for us, it's probably a few days. For you, magically a few seconds. Hang tight. All right, update real quick. This is a few hours later. We have settled in. This evening time. So right now, Alexis, honey, what are you doing right now?
Pulling staples up.
Pulling staples up, because apparently you can't have too many staples when you used to have carpet in the room. And they have staples every freaking where in this room. So she's going in and getting stray staples. I went and we had uneven spaces in the flooring and also the patch I had to do. So you patch that up, and so I got some floor patch. Got that, letting it dry, and letting this dry right here. A little more floor patch, and also right here. This is weird because it's a little uneven. This is actually flush with this. This represents an expansion on the house done in '93 or '94, and this is an older house. This is like 40s, 50s, something like that. But for some reason, this is higher than this. So I'm actually doing a little bridge, like gradient, like going around a little bit. So as long as it's less than 1/8 of an inch, from what I read, the LVP should be just fine. So moving on, chop that off because that's going to the bedroom. I'm not going to skip that. I'm just making it so we can walk and talk and all that good stuff. This is all the plastic foam from the wooden stuff. And this is what I'm using for the floor patching. And then right now, I've got my little fan blowing on that little piece right there because I'm actually trying to travel down and go all the way so I can hit this rim. So yes, I made a little white because I wanted to see how the patterns would look. So now that I see how the pattern is going to look, I'm going to go with that. I may swap out this one for this one, flip it over here so it'll break up because that's pretty close as far as where the sections connect, and we'll see from there. The problem is though, we're trying to keep the molding on because this poor house has had so many flooring, the molding is just, I don't want to take it off because I don't want to break it. That is a quick update, and I'll hit you guys back up when we get something different. Alright guys, here's a little update. That's gotten along, patched a few things. This is the following day, and I thought it was going to be much further along, but I have to tell you guys something. But there's Alexis. She's getting the things cleared out and everything. Wave, there you go. If you guys noticed, over here is where I had the stuff laid out last night, and her dad actually suggested, said, hey, we should start over in the corner where Alexis is sitting. That's where we should start. And I was like, no. YouTube shed, start when you're on the left-hand side, left-hand, go. Yes, I screwed up. I'll happily admit it. And yeah, if Alexis, Dad, Nick, if you're watching this, yes, you were right, sir. You were right. You have many years experience, and I'm a stubborn individual. But mistakes made, so we're gonna figure it out. So, all right, now back to it. Oh, real quick, we had you guys look, see what Alexis is doing right here. This is a moisture barrier that they put in for the old wood floors, and it was underneath that felty stuff, and we have to take it up because the Duralux LVP doesn't require any underlayment unless it's on concrete. But if you do decide, it says you can, but you have to use a specific brand or avoid the warranty. And we don't want to avoid the warranty. And this is not the brand that's like a felt thing that you roll out with a brand. I think it's Premier or something like that. But we have already sunk a lot of money in, and we don't really have to. And I'd rather spend the extra hours of labor. We can rip this up. She's getting rid of the extra staples and the nails, hammer things down, and we're going to start from the proper side this time and then go all the way down. So, all right. Well, guys, I'm sore because I've worked muscles and stuff I'm not used to working because, like I said, I don't lay flooring for a living. I don't do any of that stuff. So, yeah, I woke up feeling like hot poo. So, but I'm better now. I recovered pretty quick. And also I've been stabbed by this wood This wood splinters really easy. Here, I'll show you this. See how jagged that is? It just breaks so easy and it splinters, and it stabbed me a couple times. But I'd much rather it be cool, like temperature-wise, than burn up with a long sleeve on, because I'm definitely building up some temperatures. But all right, guys, that's an update. See you guys in a few more seconds. Bye. All right, guys, little update here. Got this much done. Transferring some stuff over there. Had to put the some of the furniture stuff outside because it's got too difficult to try to shift this around. Right there. That's it, wood. That's that little bitty wood, right, that thin fire, that stuff. I hate that stuff. Right there, hate that stuff. Because it breaks into so many pieces and stabs the crap out of you. But anyway, getting that stuff done, and I'm taking a much needed break because I injured my back and my knees are messed up from a lifetime ago, and paying for it now, but doing something like this will definitely remind you're not a young man anymore. Yeah. But anyway, guys. So, it's coming along. And hopefully, by tonight, we'll have at least going down the hallway. I really hope so. And I'm really not looking forward to moving those two big old things. They're so heavy. All right, guys. Update. There's Alexis. Hey. All right, so if you guys see, I've got some things moved around, but look, we're almost hitting the dreaded hallway transition. I'm pretty happy. I mean, we have a few little things here and there that may become issues, may or may not become issues. There's like a little spot here or there on the floor. It's an older house, so we're just going with it. But all right, we're getting there. All right, guys, update time. Here's Alexis. All right, so tell me what you're frustrated. What did they do?
They glued the linoleum and stapled it.
Yeah, so that makes getting it up a extra fun time. And if you see here all the great little patches, that's from the linoleum from 1952. That was glued down with some pretty good stuff. And then also we had another issue down here. Whoever installed this initially, the flooring, I guess they were lazy or something, but I don't know if they built the wall right here, but we had to pull back the molding because the flooring actually went underneath the sheetrock. And we're like, what the heck? And also got these cut out, which is not that hard with the YouTube help. And then also, because we haven't got to the room yet, so I put a sandwich stopper. What I did was I have this piece that butts against this, I screwed it in, and then I put another piece on top of it to keep it from popping up, and then I bolted that down. So this doesn't move anywhere, so we can continue to build off this. So, yeah, getting there, guys. All right.
These hurt.
All right, we're rolling. It's the night of the where I said I thought I was going to be finished, but apparently, obviously not. We're not finished. Still got a little ways to go. A little long ways to go. Had a issue when we got to the hallway. I was so proud. I was so happy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we laid up here. I've been making my little cuts. And you see there's this empty space, and then it goes on down where I've been making my little cuts going around, but right here, guys. I can show you guys. I took a level, and this little line right here represents where I need to build up to make it so it is not going to fall apart or become an issue in the future. So I was trying to blast right through it, but my love, so yes, I'm wrong. Save it forever. Yes, she's looking back. Yep, she knows. Yep. But also, guys, I also saw that I was recording both in portrait and landscape mode, so sorry about that, but that's what you're gonna get. So yeah. Anywho, we're gonna burn a little of the night oil. I don't know. We're not gonna do it too long because both of us are really, really tired. and I'm gonna mix a cement and see if I can get this level. So, hey guys, this is flooring day 2, and how do you feel?
I'm hurting.
Yeah, I'm hurting too. It's exhausting. Give you guys a little view of what we got completed. It's the floor, don't mind the kitties. The quickcrete, or quick floor patch, whatever we call it, quick set is drying right now, trying to level this out. So that's going to be a tomorrow project as well. Now, I feel bad because I told Alexis that, yeah, it's like Monday, no problem, no problem at all, we'll get this done. Well, yeah, Monday is about to go. So we're going to be back at it bright and early on Tuesday because both of us are tired as crap. Both of us are freaking sore as hell. But she's freaking been a champion. I'm like the old dude in this relationship. So, I love you. And I care a lot about you guys. So, we're going to get some sleep and put some icy hot. Maybe throw a few TENS units on everywhere. I wonder if you were able to use like multiple TENS units on different parts of the body, because that'd be interesting. Because every part of me hurts. Everything freaking hurts. Even my ears hurt. Everything hurts. You know? But it'll be okay. All right, guys. See you guys in a few seconds. Another update. Hopefully this will be towards the end. This is the next issue. We tried to do this without taking up the molding, but I think we're going to have to take up at least the edge that's going to go against the wall, because I know there's going to be some way to get it in without doing all that, but I'm not, like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm not. No. We're just going to, I think we're going to do the crown molding, pop that off, the one section, so we can lay this bad boy down and be done with it. So, all right, let's get this thing done. It's been a long freaking day, but we're still over here. Climbed it back up here because I had to rip it all back down because of that stupid hallway issue. But we have finally overcame said issue. There's still a few places I'd much rather tidy up, but guess what? I'm in Hampshire. This is my first time doing this. I'll take a few L's. Whew. Have a good night, guys. All right, guys, update. This is one bedroom, and the fun part was coming in here and wrapping around and working backwards through there, and then proceeding on from there. But it's getting there. It's relatively level. It's actually more level than the daggum hallway. Hallway has got completed. We got this big desk finally moved. We only messed up one tile. We're still leaving this. We want to get the bedrooms done first so we can get some kiddos moved in. But guys, I can tell you right now, the videos that you see on YouTube or whatnot, or if you got somebody who's been doing it for 85 years or 20 years, however long they do it, yeah, it's harder than what you think it is. And it's one problem after another, it seems like sometimes. And then sometimes it's smooth sailing. But if I can offer one thing, take off the trim at the bottom. Take off the molding. Remember, take it off. Yes, pain in the butt getting it back on. You may break a few. You know what? I'm happily going to spend money and putting them back on later, because the headache that it caused trying to do with, take off the trim. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll give you guys more updates. Yay. Good night.
Night.
All right, update time, guys. So this is one room. done. And I had to go all the way into the kitchen this far so I could reach this room and not have any problems, because trust me, I had to actually pull up some of this floor all the way back to here just so I could get things right, because I put the junk boards there just to keep it stable while we fixed all this other stuff. But anyway, so now into this room, and just got this linked up in the closet. And what I figured out is what I started doing is, instead of trying to work backwards, like work from, make this one and then stamp it in and then try to work back, what I do is I start here. When I get so many downtime left of space, I pull it down to where it's going to be sitting where it needs to be sitting at the end. I create the connector piece right here. When I get connected, I don't tighten it in, and then I measure the odd spot right here. I cut it out. I pull this back out, set to the side. I connect the off spot, and then I hammer all that down. And I make sure I pull it forward so it's lined up where it needs to be, and then bam, set it in. And after I get this set in, get this back to the start, this wall right here. Get this to the wall right there, and then we're gonna get this room done, and this should go by fairly quickly. Doesn't look too bad to go in, and then smaller room right here, no problem. All right, guys, update time's over. All right, guys, final update before we close this thing out. Now, obviously, we're still not done with this. That is something we're gonna get later, maybe throw another video up, but it's basically gonna be the same things, headaches and all that good stuff. We're going to throw the trims up, but this is the girls' room. And you see here, I finished the closet. Whoop, they already got the stuff in here. And looking good. And then going back here, getting their stuff already set up. So pretty much done temporarily for right now. So, lessons that I've learned. One is, if you're my age and you've got some painful joints and stuff, reconsider, and look at, maybe trying to get some help or whatever. I mean, but most of you guys, I'm sure, are the same boat as me. You can't afford to hire. We barely, we need the flooring, and we were able to do that, but that'd have been too much to pay somebody to do that again, or pay somebody to put this in. So, but remove the baseboards. Very important. Remove the baseboards. Be patient. Also, one thing that I saw was, when you're cutting out like a parts, like when you're fitting around doors and stuff like that, the part that's supposed to be removed, make sure you put an X, like a little X with a Sharpie or something on it, because there's been multiple times that I've cut around thinking that was it, because you get so just tired and your mind's numb to it that you'll accidentally cut out a piece and that wasn't supposed to be all the way cut out. You know what I mean? It's basically like did it backwards. But a lot of patience, and a good working partner. Alexis has been amazing getting this down, and I'm still recovering. It's been like a day and a half since we finished, but we're getting it there and getting all the kiddos moved in. So, but thanks for watching, guys. All right, like and subscribe. Later.